Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be making SQL joins to be very easy for you to understand. For those who be finding it very difficult, I believe that this tutorial will help you to understand the concept of joins. So today we'll be looking at the inner join, the left join, the right join, and the full join. Remember that inner join is also known as join. The left join is also referred to as left outer join. The right join is also known as the right outer join, and the full join is known as the full outer join. Okay, so I just want to show us the grammatical representation of these joins. So here we have the join, which is also known as the inner join. So you can see we have two tables here. We have table 1 and here table 2. So you see that table 1 here and table 2, and there's this green stuff that looks like an intersection. So what this simply means is we are getting the records that exist in table 1 and also exist in table 2. So where the records match, when the record in table 1 matches with that of table 2, so that is actually what we want to select whenever we use the join or the inner join. So after that we have the left join. Now the left join, you can see the green, the green color. This means that we want to select all the information or all the records in table 1. Now look at this, just see this as a circle. This table 1, just see it as a circle, as a complete circle. So we're getting all the information from table 1, and then we are also getting this. Now remember that this intersection is also here, something like this. So we want to get all the information, all the records from table 1, and we also want to get the record that exists in table 1 and also in table 2, matching the one that has matching values in table 2. Okay, and then we go to the right join. So the right join is the opposite of the left join. You can see we want to get all the records in table 2 and then the matching records in both tables. So when we come to the full join, we want to get all the records that are in table 1, table 2, and also where there is a match. So whenever there is a matching record here and here also, you know, that's when we talk about full join. Okay, so let's get started. So here I have a very simple table. So now we'll be looking at the join. All right, so when you look at this join, so we said that inner join returns records that have matching values in both tables. So when there is a matching value in both tables, we want to return this particular record. So that is it. And so we go in my SQL database. I have this this is users table and this is post table. So my users table here and my post table, so I will be using these two tables for illustration. So if we want to join these two tables, what will be the result? Okay, so remember we say we are looking at the records. Now look at this. We are looking at the records that match. Where there is a match, that's the only record we want to return. And remember here we have this primary key. This is primary key. The user's ID here is the primary key that exists here. It is a foreign key here. So what we are looking at, all the post that has a user right here. Okay, so look at this column, all the user IDs that are here that exist in this in the post table. This is a matching a matched record. So for instance, we look at the user number 1, user with ID number 1. Now we look for this ID number 1 in the post table. We see it is not here, so this guy will not be included when we are returning any record. We check for user number 2. We check for 2 in this column. We can see there's no 2 here. That means that user number 2 will not be returned because it does not match any value here. We go to user number 3. We say that user number 3 exists here, so this guy will be returned because there's a matching. We have 3 here and then we have 3 here also. All right, so we go to user number 4 and we check here. There's no 4 here. that means this guy will not be returned. Then we check for, sorry for that, we check for user number 5. Here user number 5 exists. So how does SQL select these records? I'm going to show you. So what it simply does is, let's copy this, copy the numbers here, or the IDs. Let me copy them, and then I'll paste them right here, something like this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so see what we're going to do. Yeah, I wanted to paste it right here, but it's not a good idea. So what we're going to do now, okay, yeah, I think, yeah, it's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. So let's just paste it right here. Where's my paste? No, just one. Yeah. Okay, so what SQL does is to look for all these IDs here in this table. Anyone that matches, it returns it. So let's pick this. We come over here, so we see we have 3355. Now we look at 3 here, right here, 3 from the post table. Remember here we're looking at, remember here we want to return this one. So how do we select the name and the title and the rest of that? So what we simply do now is we look at number 3, the user with ID 3. So we go to the users table. What is his name? So this is his name. His name is Martin Lawrence. So we simply copy this and we come right here and we want to, oh sorry, let me copy this one first and paste right here, and I'll copy this one and paste right here. So you see how this is being done. And then we go to the title. Remember that the title column is located is from the post table. So we go here, look for 3, the first one. Now this refers to the first one, remember. So we copy this title and we place it right here. Then we see that when we go to the second 3, which is this one here, it still belongs to the same guy. So we can easily copy these 2, right? And but the title is not the same, so we have to go and look for, the title. Where's the title? Right here. Okay, this is the title, which is the second one here. So we copy this and we put it right here. So that is it for that. Then we go to, now this is user 5, which is this. So here we look for the user, the information of the user that has ID 5. So look at here, Martin is April. So we're going to get this information right here and we'll place it here. And since he's the same user, so 55, so place this one right here. Okay, and when that is done, let me get rid of this. All right, so we look for the first 5 because we want to get this, the first 5, you know, the first, which is this one. So we get a title right here, something like this. We copy it and paste right here, and then we look for the next one, which is this, sorry, which is this one here. So we paste right here. So this is how you can join tables. So when we have 2 tables, users table and the post table, this is the result that will be returned. This is the result. So we're going to have something like this. This is how SQL does, you know, when you're doing the inner join. So I'll be going straight to my SQL server. We are simply going to demonstrate this. I have exactly this in the database. So let's go to my SQL table. Okay, I have it right here. All right, I have many. This one written. So from our table here, we'll be selecting the post, the user ID, first name and last name, post. Sorry, this is what we'll be selecting. Just this user ID, first name, last name, and then the title. Okay, so we go straight and say select users dot first users dot user ID, users dot first name, users dot last name, and then post dot title. From this is how we have to select. So we want to select the user ID column from the users table. We want to select the first name column from the users table, We also want to select the last name column from the users table, and then we want to select the title column from the post table. All right, so from users, we're going to say from users, which is the first table, and we're going to join. So you can use the word join, or you can say inner join. They're same, they're going to give you same result. So, or we can say inner join posts. All right, on users dot user id, is equal to posts dot user id. Now the reason why we're using user id here and also user id is because when we go over here, we see that on the users table this is a primary key, but on the post table this is a foreign key. So this is where the relationship between these two tables is established, okay, or was established. So that's why we're writing something like that. Okay, so we can go over here and then run this query. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, so you can see here we have 33, we have 55. Yeah, you can see that from Martin. Here we have Martin Lawrence, we have Martin's April and Martin's April. So this is it for join. For join or simple join, inner join, we can still remove this. We can remove the inner and run this statement. So you see it gives us exactly the same thing, because the join and the inner join are they are simply the same. Okay, they're simply the same. All right, so that is that for join. That is how you can you can write join or the inner join. It's really quite simple to do that. As you can see, it's really simple. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at, we're going to be looking at the left join. Okay, so for the left join, you have to pay attention to this writing. Left join returns all records from the left table. That means all the records from the left table will be returned, and the matched records from the right table. That means this is going to return all the records from the left table, and if there's any matching value from the right table, then it's going to return the same. Okay, so as simple as that. Let's go straight to the left join. So like we said, left join return all the records from the left table, which is this, and then the matching record from this. Okay, so how does this work? How does SQL combine these to form? So if we are joining, remember this is the same table, this is the first table used, they're just the same table. So this one we're talking about left join. So how does this work? It's simple. Now we are simply going to copy all of this. Remember, if we have to return the matching, so first of all we're going to look at the matching values first, then we look at this one. Remember, it says it return all the records from this, and then if there's any matching value here. So let's get the matching values first. So we're going to copy all of these. Copy, we paste it right here. Okay, so we paste it right here, the matching values, and then remember that we can, okay, just like what we did here, this is just the record of the matching values. Okay, so let's simply copy this represent the matching values, where the first and the second matched. We can copy it and then come right here, okay, and paste it. Let's paste it. Okay, so this represent the matching value. So remember, let me go back to, so it's all records from the left table first, and then matched records from the right table. So we are first of all dealing with the matched record from the right table. So these are the matched record from the right table. Okay, so the matched records are these. These are the matched records, because we can copy all of these and we go into 3. It belongs to Martin. So we've been able to solve matched records, but then we have to return the remaining tables here, the remaining ones. Remember, we have 3, we have 3, we have 5, we have 5. So we have the ones that are left from the left table are 1, 2, and 4. So we're gonna put 1, we put 2 here, and we put 4 here. All right, so we look at number 1. Who is this? You can see that this guy is the first person. and then we go to, now remember that this guy does not have a post here. Since he does not have a post, this ones will be null, all right, because he does not have a post here. He does not have any record in the post table. So since left join returns all of them, so we must include them. We go to number 2 and check who is the owner of who is number 2, the name, the first and second name of the number 2. So this is what we're going to get for number 2. So we go to number 4, that's Godons. So we copy number 4 and place him right here, and then no. Now the reason why we are putting no here is because he does not, this guy doesn't have a post. These users have not created any post, all right, they have not created any post at all. So if we are returning, you know, we are using left join, then this is exactly what we are going to see, exactly this. So you have to remember 2 things. First of all, look at this. These are the matched values from our definition here. From what we have here, it says matched values and then all records from the left table. So we're going to join the 2 of them, all right. So let's go to database. So we are still going to use the same statement, but here the difference is we're going to write left join. You can see left join, that's all we're going to do. So let's run this and see what it gives us. Okay, so you can see right here, from here to this point, these are the matched values, and then from here this one is included. So when we check the IDs, we can see we have ID number 1, ID number 2, ID number 3, ID number 4, ID number 5. So all the records, let's go back to here. So you can see here we have number 1. So here we have 5 users. Let me just say 5 users. Here we have 5 users here. So when we check how many users ID do we have here, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 users, you know, 5 users, and out of these 5 users, only 2 has created a post. Then the remaining 3 does not have any post. Okay, so this is just how SQL compiles this this query whenever it's being run. Okay, I think that is that for left join. So let's move over to right join. So right join is just like the opposite of left join. So we have here right join will return all the records in table 2 and any matching record in table 1, you know, and any matching record in table 1. So we can see return all records from the right table, which is this from the right table, and the matched records from the left table. Excuse me. So it is just the opposite of left join. So let's go back to this, you know, to our table. So we have this something like this, these 2 tables. Remember, this is the table we've been using. How does the right join works? So remember, it says is we have to return all the records, all of these, including this new value. It's going to return all of these, and then it will also return this, you know, it will return the matched one. So we'll be looking at which one match here. All right, so like I said, we're gonna first of all select those that matched. Okay, you know, those that matched in this place, or we can simply select all of them. All right, we can simply select all of. So let's just select all of these, because these are the records from the right table. So it says you're gonna select all from the right table. So let's copy this and bring it down here and you know, paste it. Okay, so we've been able to do this. So what we're simply going to do now is we look at this guy number 3, who has this user ID of number 3. We go here, we see is Martin Lawrence. So you copy this, Martin Lawrence, and paste it right here, and he's also this guy, you know, paste it here. So but then we go to the post table because we want to get a title. So we go to the post table and know the first title, you know, that belongs to this. So we have this here and this, so we can copy these 2 at the same time and put them right here. Okay, so we go to number 5, and this is the guy here, this is the guy that has this. So we copy number 5, come just paste them right here. Okay, and in here April, we also copy him here and paste right here. And then since we're looking for the title, we have to go to the post table to look for the title. So these are the titles, this and this. Okay, so we copy it and we place them right here. Okay, so the last one here is null. Now null does not have any matching value, but first of all, the null from the title, now here we have a title page, so we go to the title, we can see it has a title right here, so we can copy this title and place it right here. But this null does not exist in the users table. It doesn't exist in the users table. So since it doesn't exist, it's gonna be null throughout. So here's gonna be null and null because it does not have any value, so it's gonna be represented with null. All right, so this is simply what this is gonna give us. All right, I hope you understand this. I just hope. But if you don't, please you can ask me questions on the comment table and comment down below, and I will respond as soon as possible. Yeah, okay. So this is just how this is being formed. So let's go to our database and have some code to run. So the last one we wrote was the left join, so we're going to change this to right join. Right, okay. So let's run this and see what it gives us. Boom. So you see, so here it returns these ones, but when it gets to the last guy, since it must return it from the right, because here we are returning from the right, so it has to return everything at right, and any whether it matches for the last one, whether it matches the number, it must return it. So it goes no because it doesn't exist in the in the database. Okay, I hope this this really helps. So we'll be going over to the full join. We'll be going over to the full join. So for the full join, let's look at the diagram here. So what the full join says is return all the records when there is a match. Okay, so the keyword we're going to look at here is match. So it will check here and check here when there is a match in either left or right. So if there's a match in the left join or there's a match in the right join, I mean that's how I make it, I understand it. All right, and I think it's best in my own opinion. So whenever there is a match record, so here we're going to be looking at the left join and the right join. So if there's any match in the left join or there's any match in the right join, then return the records. So we want to get all the records that have a match either left or right. So either it is left or it is right. Okay, so let's go to our database. Let's go to our table. So we go to full join. All right, so here we are still using the same table. Okay, and the simplest way I can make you understand full join, I want you to know that full join is the union of left join and right join. Full join is simply the union of left join or right and the right join. It's simply the combination of the left join and the combination of the right join. Okay, so it's that's exactly what it's gonna give you. So I'll be okay. So the best way for you to understand the full join is the union or the combination of the left join and the right join. So what it means is when you are using full join will simply it will first of all left join this table, all right, and then also do a right join. Okay, so in order for us to get this, the result is very simple, it's not complicated. Okay, so what we're simply going to do, like we say, from our where is our diagram? Okay, from here it says return all records when there is a match in either left. Now I wanted to see this left as left join. Okay, see this left as left join. So what we're simply going to do is we're going to copy the result of our left join first. That's what we're going to do. I mean, that's how it works. Okay, or we can just simply do the left join on it. All right, so okay, let's not just copy it, but let's work it out. Now remember what the left join say. The left join says that you are going to return all the records from the left table, and then you're going to return a matching record from the right table. So for the left join, we are simply going to copy this. We copy this and we paste it right here. Remember, we're doing left join because I say that the full join is the union of the left join and the right join. So let's do the left join now. So when we copy this, of course we know that number 3 is this guy, so we copy this guy and place him right here. And then we know that the title, these are the titles here, we'll copy it from here and put it right here. And then we go to number 5, which is Martin's April, and yeah, right here, replace him right here. Oh, what's this? Okay, and then we go over to the title, this and this. Okay, these are the titles here, so we copy this and place it right here. Okay, so and remember the left table the left join says that you have to get records, the matching records, and all of these. So the ones that are remaining is 1, 2, and 4. Okay, we have copied 3. We have returned the matched value, which is 3 and 5. So in order to make this one complete, we have to return this, and this. So we put 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so we look at number 1. This is the guy with ID number 1. We place it right here. We look at 2. We just copy 2 from here and we place it right here. We look at 4. This is the guy with ID 4. We place him right here. Okay, but since they do not have any post in the post table, we are simply going to give them no, because they do not have any post. Okay, so we have this. So this is the result of the left join. Of course, if you go over to our left join, you see this is the result of our left join, and then we now add the result of the right join. This is how full join works. So what did right join say? Right join says you're going to return all the records from this. All right, you're going to return all this record that matched, and then return all the record from the right, and also if there's any match from the left table, you return it. So we're simply going to get all of this, and then we come down here and paste it right here. Okay, so we go to user number 3. Of course, we have 3355, so 3355 is simply this record. So we just pull this, we take this record and then we bring it right here, and this is it. Okay, and we go to number 5. Oh, I think that was a mistake. Number 5 right here. Number 5, which is this? Yeah, the second guy. All right, we can bring it here, and then we now have to return the last one, which is null. And first, from the post table, this is the title of the post, so we bring the title right here. But then this null, this ID null does not exist in here, so it's gonna be it's gonna be null, and it's gonna be null. Okay, so this will be the result of the full join. All right, let's go to our database and check it out. Sorry for that. Okay, so in our database, we can simply say full join right here. We can simply go here and say full join. Okay, and run it. But the problem is that MySQL does not support this full join. Okay, let's run it and see. It should give us error. Yeah, you can see it. So unknown column user that's ID in field list. So it does not support this. So the other way around, what we're going to do, like I said, from what we did here was to combine left join and right join. Okay, that's the result. I mean, that's the result of the full join. So what we're simply going to do, we're going to say left join right here, and we're going to copy this, and we come down here, and here we're going to change it to right join. Remember, so like I said, the full join is the combination of the left join. This is a query. There's a query for the left join. Remember, look at this, left, and here we have right. So what we are simply going to do here is we're going to say union all right, yeah, union all. So we're going to combine these tables, these two tables. We want to combine the result, so we simply go here and run. So boom, you see it. All right, so you see the record from here to this point is a result of this, the left join, and the record from here to this point, is a record of this, of the right join. Okay, so guys, I hope that this tutorial helps you to understand my SQL join. Sorry. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Click on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we post new updates. All right, so please make sure you like and share my videos. Thank you. So we've come to the end of this. I hope this helps.